Why they talking about fire Ryan Clark? Let's see how real and fake this is. Let's go.
Mike Tomlin could save us from an insufferable race baiter on TV. I would fire Ryan Clark and replace him with Mike Tomlin.
See, that's
and
a
the
cold
reason
shot.
I do that
That's
is
a cold shot.
If you make that replacement, Ryan Clark can't claim racism. He can't say you replaced me with a young white guy or a pretty blonde girl. He'd have to eat it because you're replacing him with a black guy, right?
Oh, the NAACP almost closed that down. See how they just gave that black out right there? Oh, man, Ryan Clark, right? Oh, it's an itty-bitty. Oh, hold on. Itty-bitty time. Give me some love. Give me a kiss. Good morning. You still sleepy? It's too bright in here. Yeah, give me a kiss. You say hi or no? You too tired? Oh, my baby girl. You're up a little early, right? How are you? Yeah? Is brother still asleep or he left you? This is Olivia. This is my wild card. She crazy. She crazy. Beautiful way. Okay, you got to go upstairs and get dressed, start getting dressed, and Daddy's going to come up there in like 10 minutes. Okay? Deal? And make sure you do your chart and do lotion on your whole body. Okay? Don't skip a step. Okay, close the door. Love you. Mwah. Close the door. All the way, please. Daddy first. Oh, that Olivia? Wow. Next level. All right, keep going. This is getting next level.
And here's my thing on Ryan Clark. I used to be the biggest fan of Ryan Clark's. I even went on Twitter. You can find my own tweet. Ryan Clark is the next superstar in sports media. And he thanked me for saying it. So then I reached out to him once. We're mutual friends or producers in common.
Yeah.
And I reached out to him because I thought it'd be nice for he and I to, get to know each other. Like I've done that many times. We're in the same industry. Like we're all competing with each other, but I respect talent.
Right.
Like I'm not one of those guys that says everybody but me sucks.
Okay.
And a lot of people in our business do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't watch anyone else on TV. I don't listen to anyone else on radio. Everybody else sucks. I'm the only guy who can do this. I thought Ryan Clark was a rising star. And then unfortunately, he made a decision, and maybe that's good for his family and himself, where he became a race guy. Unfortunately, a lot of his takes are about race, and I can't stand that black or white. So he got to the point where I find him insufferable now. And I love The Pivot. I think The Pivot had a chance to be one of the great podcasts out there. And again, it all became soapbox race crap, right? So now I'm going to replace him with Mike Tomlin. America's happy. Mike Tomlin's employed. He's happy. And we can move on with our lives and enjoy good sports content and tech.
I know you have a thing with Ryan Clark. Yeah. My thing is, though, in all seriousness, I believe there's one person in one of those studio jobs that doesn't seem like they like doing it anymore.
Okay.
And that's Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whoever his co-host is, I think his name Tyrone something or Jerome or something like that. Respect. He was like, nah, ain't no wins in that for me right now. Like you saw the social pressure. We always talk about that cultural pressure, that social pressure. Look, this ain't the time. He did enough going in on Ryan Clark for you to now keep your black card and make sure you don't go in too, right? So let's pivot, as pun intended. Let's pivot and get off of that. But what was he saying there for real? The conscious decision, I think, is the most intriguing part about it, is that literally everyone felt the same way. I felt the same way. I met Ryan Clark day one when he came to ESPN. I used to call him Stringer Bell, on air and off air, to him and all that. Frankly, I didn't overlap with Ryan Clark. It didn't feel like on the field. Or we both played defense, and he was a safety, but he was with Troy Polamalu, whatever it may be. So I didn't know Ryan Clark. I didn't know him. And then when I met him through media, I was like, because he was still playing. That's right. And he was still playing, but doing media. I was like, you smart. Get this thing going before you're done. And then we stayed in touch and all that stuff. Like, all right, I would see him and all that. And then one day, like DJ Quick said, one day I'm chilling on a Rambia spruce, 40 in your hand, and you're about to get loose. Got your Nikes on your feet, T-shirt, gold khakis. Heard a horn blown, looked up, it was Jackie. You know what happened? You hear a horn blow, burp, burp, and there's different trains and buses that take you different places, the incentives. Hey, I mean, race became huge. 2016, 2020 pandemic. If you jumped on that, you got, If you were on YouTube at that time, blowing up. If you were on network TV but talk race and you talked it pro-black without any criticism, like just not even going there, you know what you did. You caught the wave. Simple as that. So what he's basically saying, he probably can't go all the way there. Carton got to laugh a lot. He got to say it this way and that way. I'm going to tell you what he's saying. He's like, oh, you caught the wave. You know, you caught the wave. And there's always a wave. There's always a wave where, you know, I can do, even at your job, I could do this and I know I'm going to get some love, get promoted. But that ain't me, or that ain't what I want, or that ain't my ethics. Or I could do it my way and hope and work my way there. Simple as that. So beat it up in the comments. No, we ain't firing Ryan Clark. At the same time, yeah, we wish he stopped race baiting, but hey, you gonna stop that wave? You ever go to the beach and try and with your kids, you go to the beach and go, you know, when the waves be hitting you like this, you ever try to stop a wave? It ain't happening. So, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we check in on your blood flow, boy. Are you guys using VINIA? Oh my God, what are you guys doing? Let's keep it real, family. Energy isn't about sugar or caffeine. Nah, none of that fake stuff. It's about blood flowing. When your circulation's strong, the oxygen, the nutrients, they hit your muscles, your brain and heart, and goes where it needs to go. What does that mean? More focus, more alert, and you are ready with more energy. So come on, go to VINIA.com/Marcellus. Use the discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Who's Marcellus? Me. You know your boy. 10-year NFL All-Pro baller. Had to go after it without VINIA, without this real product. Had to use that fake stuff, sugar and caffeine. Good thing is, it got me up there. Bad thing is, pow. Boy, would you crash sometimes in the middle of the game. So now, in the game of life, I have VINIA. You can too. So make sure you use VINIA in your daily routine. I don't care if you're a dad. I don't care if you're a coach or a chauffeur like me. All the above. You need this to be more focused, more alert, and it helps you be on the go. So go to VINIA.com/Marcellus. Marcellus10 for the discount code. And you will get 10% off. That's VINIA.com/Marcellus. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the birds.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so